Hello.
Hello.
How are you?
So I got two kids. I was listening. I got two kids, right? And
Hold
it's
on.
not.
Hold on. How old are you?
Are you talking?
I'm 28. I turned 28 in January.
Okay, go ahead.
So when it comes to Ciara prayer, I cut it off. I don't know why. It's not that I don't know what it's about because I clearly see she came out of like a toxic relationship into a good one. But when it comes to Ciara prayer, that's just not what I want. Like, I don't want a Derek Wilson or whatever her husband name is.
How many kids do you have?
Two.
How old is your oldest?
Two boys.
How old is
My
your
oldest 7.
And you're
And
28?
my youngest, yeah, so I had him when I was 20. And my youngest just turned 5.
Were you married when you had the children?
Uh-uh.
Different fathers?
Yeah.
Okay, do you want to be married in the future?
I do. Because I never been married and I already got 2 kids. And then like I be meeting a lot of guys who deserve a good wife. So I just wish that I could have, been that. But yeah, so I guess that's why I'm not with Ciara prayers.
But what is Ciara's prayers other than saying that she wants the next man to come along to be her husband? And she wants everything that God has for her.
To be honest, I didn't even know that because like I said, I cut it off because I be feeling like people use it like in a way like they want a Derek Wilson. So I guess because I don't want that, yeah, Ciara husband, I'm like, I don't really want that because I kind of fucked up in the relationship. So I can't really say like it was the nigga how Ciara praying about it. So that's why I cut it off.
The nigga?
Future, yeah. Her ex-man, the kid of her father, yeah. So with my kid father,
why do you want to be married? Outside of the fact you've not been married.
I want to be married because I like the marriage relationship. Now that I'm 28, I like how guys who want to be married think and act, because that's not how my kids' fathers think and act, and that's why we didn't get married.
Are you a wife?
Me? My son is crazy. Am I a wife? I am. You know what? To be honest, I'm not being honest with myself. I wasn't, but I am now. I wasn't, because when I had him, I didn't want to get married. I didn't.
So how long would you say you've been a? So how long would you say you've been a wife?
I've been a wife for like 4 years. I ain't gonna say 5, because I learned, how to move and why I need a husband. So I didn't know that. Well, I didn't know. Yeah, I wasn't with getting married. I didn't like it. No.
Do you want more kids?
I do. I want a daughter, but I really focus on like the marriage. I'm not focused on the kids right now.
I'm distracted with the fingernails.
I like my nails, so but like I'm saying, I'm not focused on the kids right now. I didn't have 2 kids so young. I'm on the little car right now. Hold on.
So,
but yeah, it was good to talk to you. I always request to talk to you, and I never get through.
So if you don't get married, are you going to be able to survive in this life?
Retire? Alone? I always ask myself that. So I was just talking to this guy, and we was talking for like 3 months. So in the 4th month, I was like, dang, if we don't like get out of this talking stage, I'm gonna have to go back to school and focus on my career and my retirement plan, because I just didn't.
What did you go to school for? What did you go to school for?
I went to school for cosmetology, but I want to go to school for law.
For law?
Law, yeah. I want to be an attorney. I want to be a judge, but I want to go to school for law. Yeah. Samuel. That's what I want to do now. I mean, I didn't already had kids. I didn't think I could do that. So I feel like I can go to.
Were you raised with your mother and father?
I was.
Was your mother and father married?
Mm-hmm. And I was so afraid to have this conversation because everybody admired my mom and dad marriage. And I did not want to have to get on here and say I didn't like it, and I didn't. And I didn't really know shit.
You didn't like what?
I didn't like my mom's role in the marriage.
What do you mean you didn't like her role?
Like, so my mom would like, so my mom and my dad worked, and I just seen like my mom do everything. So I think that's why. Okay, so let me tell you the story.
What do you mean everything? In the house?
So like she'll pick us up from school, she'll take us to our practices, she'll cook, she'll if we're going through something, we go to our mom. So and my dad was right there. So and my dad is a good man.
Hold on. You mean the same thing you do right now with your kids by yourself?
Yeah, so I got it from that.
But the difference is your mama had somebody doing this stuff outside the house.
That's the only difference. Mm-hmm. So that's what I didn't realize because I didn't like it, and that's why I'm not married.
Did your mother raise you to be a wife?
No, she was like, this is how my mom raised me. She'll say like, "Fuck a nigga," and you don't need a nigga. You better do this, and you better. She just would like, and I don't think she meant it like that. I think she was just pumping me up to be independent, not saying not get married because she was clearly married, but she just wanted me to be independent and strong. And because I didn't like her role in the marriage, I chose to be single.
Guys, I'm gonna tell you, sometimes I don't like being right because I see so many mothers sabotage their daughters. Y'all don't learn what men are there for. Y'all mess around and have babies. And the fact of the matter,
but I wasn't her friend, so she didn't have to express to me.
I'll let you talk. Please don't. I'll let you speak.
Go ahead.
But the fact of the matter is, at 28, ma'am, would you say you take life seriously?
I do now, yeah. Like, I didn't at first. I mean, because I was living off of my family, I didn't really have to get out there and be serious about stuff.
You have a job right now?
Well, I'm a hairstylist, so I got a client coming tomorrow. That's just how I live. I don't work. I want to go to school for law, and that's just what I'm gonna do. But that's not
from law to be a judge. You're a hairstylist. You want to get married. You want a daughter.
I'm an entrepreneur. So let's get on that.
Don't overtalk me. That's one thing we can't do. See, this is what I'm saying. This is Ciara's prayer. I want. What does a man get with you as a wife?
What did he get with me? I'm gonna go to hell and back with my husband.
That's nice. What else?
I mean, that's real. That's really what you want.
Thank you, but what does he get? Run down the resume. What does he get?
Okay. He get catered to, and I'm gonna be the ear. I don't know, like. I'm be his wife. Whatever you ask your wife to do, ain't she supposed to be like, all right, hubby?
So in other words, he has to ask you to do your job. You don't come already ready to do it.
No, I'm already automatic, but I'm just saying.
So I asked you about 10 minutes ago, are you a wife? And I'm asking you what makes you a wife. You said you've been a wife for about 4 or 5 years, and now all you heard is, I cater to you and I do whatever you ask. That's a very thin job description or resume.
Well, it depends on who I'm marrying.
No, I mean your husband. I don't know. Your husband. I don't care what his name is. What does he get?
He get a lifetime partner.
You see, ma'am, Miss Haiti, this is what I mean. Women were taught to ask for everything for a man and want to do everything. But when asking what does a man get, I ask you if you're serious, you're a wife, you're like, yeah, I am. But it's like, you're not. Y'all don't take us seriously. It's just like we're just supposed to be there, and there's like a man in y'all's life that's just like this thing.
I mean, if I'm not a wife, I'm glad to hear that from a man's perspective because, like I said, didn't nobody raise me to be a wife. So if you telling me this, I'm really about to go back to school because I'm just not a wife. And I want to try to be.
Man, did you have your undergraduate degree?
I don't. But when I start trying to figure it out,
I'm just asking, how many years of college did you complete?
So I haven't completed college. I went to
Have you
school
gone,
and then the
have you gone to
pandemic
one
started.
semester of college?
Yeah, I have, and I got a 4.0. I got an S. Yeah. So that just make me want to
How
go
many
back to
semesters
school.
of college have you completed?
1 semester.
How many hours?
Well, I went to 2 colleges, but as far as hours, my attendance was a little off.
So in
So
other
not
words, you
that
have
many.
nothing. So you have nothing. You'd be starting out, man. You know how long
Yeah,
it takes to
I
become
will
a
be
judge?
starting off with nothing.
How long do you think it takes to become a judge?
Like 10 years. By the time I'm 40, I should be a judge. Am I wrong, 15?
No, but I'm asking, and no disrespect, but does that seem like it's really possible at this point? You're 28 years old. You're a hairstylist. Mm-hmm. This conversation has been very chaotic, and to go to school to get an undergraduate, then you got to go to law school, then you got to go past the bar, then you have to practice and become a sitting judge. It's just words.
I mean, but I didn't see girls go to school to be lawyers, and they did it. And these are not the smartest chicks.
Yeah,
but they not the smartest chicks.
Okay, man.
So I want to try.
Stop, try. But what percentage chance do you think you'll have of completing it? You gave yourself out of 100%, what percentage chance do you think you're going to become a judge?
75. I like how you did that too. Because I'm dead ass serious. I'm going to be honest. I'm going to say a 65. But I'm confident that I'm going to be a judge.
Why not turn around people? Why not turn around people? Because the people can rise no higher than the moral position of its women. And sorry, so many of our women are just not serious people.
So it should be
You're the mothers. You're the mothers of the next generation, and you already got kids. And ma'am, there ain't a 65% chance that I will become a judge.
Why not? You judging me right now, and you doing a good job. So I don't understand why you don't believe
Jesus
that.
Christ, the fact that you don't understand the difference.
Okay, I do.
Because
I
this is one thing so many of our women do. One thing so many of our women do have is start telling the truth, you got a bunch of goddamn ego and pride. If you had as much femininity and agreeableness as you do ego and pride, you would be a hell of a lot further along with men. Mm-hmm. It's not a good chance that people just become judges. This stuff is hard. Becoming a judge is like becoming a surgeon. It's not easy.
I just met a surgeon that's 26.
Oh,
so
Jesus,
I'm motivated.
Christ. This is why when I talk about this dangerous mind stuff, telling women they can do whatever they want, however they want.
I have a dangerous mind. But I do have a dangerous mind. I always have. So wish me the best.
I get it.